Team RWBY and Co. take a train to Atlas, but the train gets attacked because apparently Grimm are drawn towards the relics. Great. They fight, but ultimately they have to split the team and the train cars not full of people from the train in order to save the innocents. They crash in the middle of the snow, and we get introduced to Grandma.
Anyways, Donnie starts acting weird about the relic because Dumbledore doesn't want them to know the truth. It turns out the lantern is a genie in the lamp, and they will answer 3 questions every 100 years. So they ask for the truth. That's pretty much what they ask for.
And oh boy, a plot episode! Gather around, children. I'm about to tell you a story. So, a long time ago, Remnant was home to the humans and the 2 gods from Dumbledore's fairy tales. Anyway, we get the classic hero saves a girl from a tower. That hero was the OG Dumbledore, and the girl is Rapunzel. Eventually, Dumbledore dies of sickness, and Rapunzel desperately tries to get him back. She went to the God of Light at first, but he refused to do so because of some bullshit talk about maintaining balance. It's always the same bullshit with you so-called gods.
So then she turns to the God of Darkness for help, but then the God of Light shows up and says, nah, Rapunzel is just evil and lies and all that other stuff. So to pour more salt in the wound, they kill Dumbledore again and curse Rapunzel with immortality so she can learn the importance of life and death. Instead, Rapunzel gathers an army to try and kill the gods. The gods are like, Thanos snap and wipe humanity out except for Rapunzel, which means she's all alone again. How fun. Afterwards, they just leave. They're done. They have no business here anymore.
That's the backstory of the moon. You know, I just don't have it in me to care anymore. Rapunzel tries to commit suicide by jumping into the Grimm pool, only to turn into what we know she is now, Mama Grimm. And in heaven, or hell, or wherever this is, the God of Light makes a deal with Dumbledore to redeem Remnant in return for infinite respawns in different hosts until he does so.
I see this is a video game now, Dumbledore. So every time you respawn, basically he's possessing someone that's already alive, in which case, well, rip them. Anyways, Dumbledore respawns on Remnant, finds Mama Grimm, and has a happy life together until he tells the truth about what the gods asked him to do. And the big bad Mama Grimm gets a little bit too evil after this. Dumbledore took the kids, tried to run, died. Kids probably did too. Good job. And, he just reincarnates and he gets the relics and asks how to kill Mama Grimm. And the problem is she's immortal, so you can't. Great.
Afterwards, we spend a few episodes with the characters, finding a farm to rest up and take shelter from the storm. It's at this point we notice everyone but Red starting to give up hope and lack any care about the mission. It seems weird, right?
While these deep feels are genuine, it's being caused by these zombie Grimm who have the ability to drain all your hope and willpower away, kind of like my improv right now. And on the brink of death, Silver Eyes save the day. Wow, what a surprise. The plot is relevant. The team push forward and meet up with the rest of their team in Argus, and we learn that Grandma also had legendary silver eyes. Oh yeah, she's got prosthetic eyes because...
Anyway, we get some nice scenes of the team in Argus, especially this scene of John seeing Magneto's statue. I'm not crying. You're crying. And now we get to the section of the volume where everything just goes downhill. And honestly, it sucks because everything else up to this point was alright. It was pretty good, I guess. So they need an airship in order to get to Argus. They tried asking the Argus military lady for one, but she won't give one to them because she's a huge bitch. So their great plan is to pull a heist and steal an airship. So yeah, at this point, Team RWBY has just become criminals.
So Ice Queen sneaks contraband into a ship and they throw out the guards. Meanwhile, Kitty and Winter Soldier are heading towards the communications tower to disable the radar. The plan is resting on all that communications tower.
But of course, it doesn't go to plan because this motherfucker decided he wanted to be part of the story again. So he fights Kitty.
While the catfight is going, the military knows about the stolen airship, and they send basically a Jaeger over to deal with them. And yeah, they do manage to neutralize the robot, which wasn't really the best choice because there's this big Grimm approaching, and this Jaeger is the only thing that can fight it. Good job, Team RWBY. They're the heroes of the story. they're making everything worse.
Meanwhile, Winter Soldier swoops in to help Kitty fight off her crazy ex-boyfriend, and they stab him. Yeah, fuck you! But in all seriousness though, can we just address that the main characters just killed someone? Yay, murder! Team RWBY, they're the heroes of this story, right guys? Oh yeah, and Winter Soldier and Kitty being girlfriends is canon now, apparently. And no further comment.
So anyway, the giant Grimm hasn't been dealt with yet, so Team RWBY decides to try and save the city. So Red goes in, says, I'm gonna shoot laser beams from my eyes, and things almost go to plan. She stops time, don't blame her, I would do the same thing. And then she shoots laser beams from her eyes. That's kind of what happens. So the Grimm survived, and apparently the robot is not broken anymore, so it just drills. Drill, drill, drill. Drill, drill, drill. Drill, 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 drill. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. I give up on the show.
So yeah, military lady lets Team RWBY and co go. So I guess the heist was successful then. So volume 6 ends with them arriving at Atlas. Also, this whole volume, we learned that Cindy is alive, no surprise. And so is Variety Hour, because why not? We see them take a stolen airship to Atlas. Honestly, that's it for them. Oh yeah, Variety Hour has a new costume now, because boobs.